Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Wrestling for Life Network. How's everyone doing out there? I hope you are well as we bring you NXT tonight. Lots to talk about, lots to get into, a vacant championship, and so much more. Make sure you get in that chat, click all the buttons, be a part of the show, be a part of the fun, and make sure you strap in, strap on, grab your snacks, grab your feel good, and let's go. Ding, ding, ding. We are live and back at it again, folks. Like I said, we are the Wrestling for Life Network. This is another live stream as we bring you NXT tonight. Happy to be back at it again. It's going to be a fun one. Me and that pretty face have you for the next couple hours, and we're looking forward to it. So much to get into, so much to talk about, and Nicky Boy hasn't been on screen in a couple days, so, well, in this venue. But, ladies and gentlemen, I am Mr. Evernight KJ White, the Iron Man of YouTube. That is Big Nick.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Wrestling for Life Network proudly brings to you its tag stream champions of the world, the Every Night Delight, KJ White. I am Big Nick. And yes, I haven't been here on the Mondays or the Fridays or anything, so we got plenty to talk about. But we also got on NXT, we got to talk about who's going to be your new NXT champion of Ava Rain out there trying to decipher who could it be. But speaking of general trust me, I've been singing that in my head. But speaking of general managers and batten down the hatches and under, roughshod and rough circumstances. Right. Adam Pearce, my guy, suspending Braun Breaker indefinitely and Paul Heyman, but you put your hands on him first.
Put
your hands on him first.
You got to be careful when Heyman's around because he's not going to let you get one over. And if there's any type of out for his client or, his whoever's in his family, his faction, if you will, I think
that's copyrighted by AEW and Don.
You can't say family. I was trying to work around and not say family. So, but yeah, in his stable of young, talented wrestlers, he's not going to let you get one over. But the GMs are all having issues. Ava's got a vacant championship and a whole bunch of people that can't get along. Nick Aldis and Drew, we've wondered if they're going to come to a head at some point. And Adam Pearce hit a breaking point yesterday in Germany, and he was not a happy camper. Did he cross the line, Nick?
I mean, I give all the credit in the world to Adam Pearce. He lives that character at this point. Like,
oh yeah,
he is. Everybody loves somebody. Everybody, feels some type of way. He is all about it. And he, again, everybody out there, everybody that's a new wrestling fan, everybody that's a lapsed wrestling fan, take note, because what we saw was a masterclass in how to be an authority figure and a masterclass how to be a manager and how to recover as a heel when you I saw some people that were crashing out of, oh my God, of course, this is the best you could get because Braun Breaker just lost to CM Punk. That's what the fuck you're supposed to do. You're the young whip starter. You're the young upstart that's losing to the vet and everything. The best in the world. That's what the fuck you're supposed to do.
Right. Patience. And again, Braun Breaker's fine. If anybody thinks losing to Punk on this particular eve.
Him on Raw, he looks like a fucking world beater. He sat there and snatched that man up out of his soul.
Too many beeps.
No, that overhead, that long distance shot, that from the 30, the 20,
all the way,
and doing that spear shot was amazing.
The spear shot from off camera onto camera was outstanding. Like it just a torpedo through the air. He looks like a badass, man. He really does.
And going back to the original point of this, Adam Pearce is fully in the right with everything that he did, and it makes such an interesting story now of he laid his hand, so what does he have to come out there and you will apologize, or is this how you get him reinstated or anything? Of you have the perfect way of how a manager's supposed to act in Paul Heyman. Don Callis, take note, this is why that award's named after him now. And Adam Pearce, he lives that character. He lives that game. You feel like that's who he really is. That man had his breaking point. I'm fucking done with you, and
Yeah,
I'm
no,
gonna put
again,
my hands on you.
enough is enough. He tells them, he kicks them out the front door. They come in the back door. He tells them not to do something. They do it out of spite. It's just been ongoing. Now we got about 7 minutes and change, and we will get to that chat. We will say hello, folks. We will greet to all the people. But yeah, I mean, again, a crazy kind of angle, crazy story. And is it a ploy that pushes Adam Pearce out even temporarily? It will be very interesting because, again, I was thinking, if you asked me who was more likely, and I think we did, between Aldis and Pearce, I was leaning Aldis, but now Pearce is right in the thick of it.
I don't see a way where they fully push him out. I guess I could, now that you've brought it up, maybe he's relieved of his duties for a little bit. I don't know if that means exactly that he's in
Paul
the
Heyman
ring.
takes Raw.
Maybe. That could be a way you go about it. But I think this is going to be more of you circumvent the suspension, or you'll get one of those demoralizing, you will apologize.
Publicly, right?
Yeah.
It's not going to be good enough. And then a babyface comes out and saves him. But as you can see, folks, lots to talk about, lots to get into. See that chat blowing up already. And again, now we're just under 7 minutes to the start of the show. Shout out to Jose, Mega, and Damien from last night. Top 3 in the chat. That's your points. The more you chat, the more points you get. Super chat, super stickers get you bonus points. So make sure you get in there, hit all the buttons, and get on the leaderboard. Kevin, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Zach's back with us. Public radio broadcast day. That's a good one. All right.
Are we kind of public radio? I feel like we kind of, if we weren't doing this, would we have a career in radio? I think you might have had a prior career in radio.
Yeah. I mean, again, it could work. XM, let us know.
It's funny because I got the new car and everything, so I got a free subscription to Sirius XM. So I've been listening to Pro Wrestling Nation 24/7.
There you go.
Out there, hashtag not sponsored, but yeah,
let's go. They need some live coverage over there. Let them know.
That'd be could you imagine us out there?
Let them know, folks.
Songs and everything,
right? We do the live coverage. Bubba comes on for the post show. We're good to go.
Yeah, busted open after dark. We just segue right into that. There you go. Dave will fit into your scheduling programming right there. We'll even do it on the low.
Right. Mr. Stormy letting us know that in 1969 on this date, Led Zeppelin 1 was released. So one of the greatest rock albums of all time by many, with the single Good Times, Bad Times. See you at 7:45. Thank you, Mr. Stormy. Eric's back with us. What do you think the loser of Lola and Kalani match tonight moves up to the main roster? And it might be Joe Hendry's last NXT match. So a lot of talk about Joe Hendry already. Seeing Joe Hendry on the main roster. Probably he'll be at Rumble. Will they work something there? Kalani or Lola? Not yet. I think they might be two of the ladies that continue the carry the torch.
You can't keep Rob in the cupboard here. And yeah, again, am I wrong? Because I know we even had it seen on Twitter and everything. Like, Joe Hendry's officially on SmackDown, right? Because I thought Miz sat there and said the newest member of Friday Night SmackDown, which he'll be at Genesis too as well.
Yes.
So it's interesting of how much Joe still has his hand in the cookie jar, but is allegedly on the main roster.
No, I mean, again, I like that they're spreading everybody out. You're getting guys like Joe Hendry, he comes from TNA. They slowly kind of transition him over. He's also working at NXT. Like, lots of exposure. We've seen what happened with Leon in 2025. Javon going over there. Trick Williams.
The guy who's going to be in WWE in 2026.
Right. Look at Trick Williams. Like, going to TNA made his career to this point. Like, that was a pivotal moment.
I will give you that. Him winning the TNA title pretty much established Trick as the guy.
So, all right, Nick, we got to rapid fire some of these. If you see any of the bigger comments or something cool that I missed, let me know. But we got about 3 minutes because we're jibber jabbering. Damien, Sean Reed, Ken's back with us. Byron, welcome back. Jose, always a pleasure. Look at this. I like that one. Let's go. I work magic. What can I say? Let's go.
He's just from the fucking shoulders up. You didn't do anything special. It's not like you hit the fucking navel.
Step 1. I fluffed your lip a little. No, I'm just kidding.
Whoa, now you pulled it down. You pulled it down. It wasn't up so high. She's out there with the Golden Globe Awards, party with her daddy out there.
There you go, drinking it in. I bet we get a tournament. Yeah, I mean, again, it seems like the go-to. We'll come back to that. I promise, Mega. Michael's back with us. Jose, we got you. Ken, how you doing? C Money, welcome back. Jose is in there again. Michael, got you. Ken, Kevin, Michael, Mega, Kevin, Ken, Michael, Kevin, Ken, Mega.
Pulled up Nair there across the Nile River.
Right, Nair, how you doing? OG Dale in the house. Monday Night Raw on January 5th was 340 million plus viewers. Really?
No, that is fucking way out of context. that is simplification of a lot of fucking numbers. So
that seems like a lot.
On principle, but so for those out there who want to pay attention to numbers and viewers and everything like that.
Okay.
So Variety put out, and I think a couple other sources out, including Netflix themselves, put out that Monday Night Raw over 2025 got 340 million viewers.
I saw that.
Top of 500 plus some odd hours of WWE content on Netflix. So roundabout, long story short, WWE Monday Night Raw averaged about 2 million viewers per show.
Okay, which I mean is kind of where we thought it might be.
Which again, though, I mean, you have one that's averaging 2 million and you have one that's averaging less than 500,000, but one's doing great, and the other again is terrible, right? Terrible.
Right. All right, Nick, back on topic.
That's right.
Jersey Mike, how you doing? Mega's back with us. Kevin, Dale, Mega, Nair, we got you. Cherokee George is in the house. Ronan, good to see ya. Joseph's back at it again. Mr. Stormy, as always. Trey, Wesley, welcome back. Zach, I know you were here earlier. Let's go. Spaz, I'll come back to that 5 bones. But thank you, sir. Ronan, I see you. Damien got you. BJ's back with us. Love it. Let's go. Paul, how you doing, Paul? Samuel back in the house causing trouble. As always, Bonkers. Richard. Woo-wee. I like the list when it's long like this, folks.
Old Jersey, filing suit with everything of, I repeat everything I read without checking facts. That's golden. Yes. You proceeded to speak the facts and get shut down.
Right. That's it. I don't have to, again, we see how it goes. We see this time and time again, especially with certain publications out there that don't, retract anything.
Oh, the guy that says how he hates El Grande Americano and he might be getting over in America and in Mexico, but I don't think the gimmick's getting over. What?
You mean the same guy that will support Hologram and El Capo? What is the evil?
El Chapo.
El Chapo. What's the evil fucking
clone?
El dumb shit. Let's go. So as we do go to the break, the start of the show, go to break already, fucking WWE.
Don't worry. Well, we got it then right now.
We do.
Up. But Bar, what up? Samuel, he said causing trouble, as you tend to do, sir. I like Jay. I do too.
Right. I'm likable. I'm cuddly.
The gimmick is not over in America. Yeah, El Grande Americano, that fucking gimmick that just won't get over.
Oh, it's over everywhere. It's good. It's fine. It's doing its thing. I don't know about Bravo and the little one, but I don't hate it.
Yeah. I have together, and then I have the Orlando Sphere.
We got the Orlando Tower. I don't know what you call it. Someone from Florida.
Marina Sphere.
The Marina Sphere.
The Marina Sphere.
Let's go. But the show is kicking off, folks. You can link up with us as well. We're getting the replay of New Year's Evil right now, and you can follow along at home. We will be the instant reaction to all the action, and we will break the stories well before even people know the story is happening.
Yeah, trust me. Don't worry. You can fact check a lot of this. But Spaz with a $5 super chat. Has anyone touched on the rumor that Leon is going to be on SmackDown Friday? Bit of shine before Genesis. No, bit of contract tampering.
It's not tampering. He's on loan.
Tampering if you don't have a contract. What?
I mean, it's not tampering if you're free to do whatever you want, right? Like, I mean, if the other guy knows that he lends him out, you're good to go. It's
not tampering if you want him, if he wants you to touch him. What?
Like, it's not a
say to me.
It's not a GTA if your friend throws you the keys and says you can borrow my car. You know.
I mean, well, GTA doesn't exist as a law, first and foremost. Yeah. Oh, y'all on the vitamins tonight. As different than any other night?
I don't know what you're talking about.
But you can't prove anything.
I got allergies. Leave me alone.
Sinus. And so we're getting the replay from New Year's Evil to where Izzy Dame divorced Thea Hale from her North American Championship. Her words, not mine. But now what do we do with Izzy Dame? Now what do we do with Thea Hale, who Thea Hale wasn't even supposed to win it?
Yeah, so I don't know what Thea's going to do. I'm curious. Izzy and Tatum aren't done, right? Remember, Tatum ran out last week. Tatum wanted that title shot. Izzy stole it. So,
but do you get Tatum and Blake Monroe, or do you get Izzy and Blake Monroe? Because Blake Monroe and
rumor is
kind of had the thing, because that's not even your hand holding that belt,
right? Well, there's people that seem to think that Blake's loss was Blake's goodbye,
but allegedly she ain't doing that.
I don't know. I'm with you.
It's almost like we don't work there, and we don't try and act like we work there. Conor Carver has been called up from Evolve to NXT. Shout out. Along with Vanity Project. I know they signed a contract with NXT.
Yeah, they like them. They're like annoying Chase U.
They're Chase U just 2.0.
So we get the run back of the title just sitting in the middle of the ring, and that's how we open the show. The belt's still sitting there. That's kind of cool.
I saw some people that said that this was a bad way to send off Ava. Well, I do. As we cut to Ava picking it up now, I'm so fancy. You already know.
I'm going to be on TV tonight. I'm going to be on TV tonight. Let me get out my good tart.
Iggy Azalea just picked up the NXT Women's Championship belt right now, men's championship. But should Oba have even lost it to Saints if he was going to just vacate it?
The Saints part's a little odd to me, but I think they used that to turn Ricky heel, which they didn't have to. That one's an interesting one for me, Nick. That might have just been capitalizing on it. Was a big moment on a show that. Oh, here comes Ricky.
How do you feel? How does feel?
We predicted it. We called it. We said this was going to happen with as far as Oba goes. Sorry. Like we kind of had that vibe for a long time of Oba was just going to give the belt back one day and walk away.
We said he was going to do this before he was even champion of I'm sorry, I broke it in your toy.
Right.
Now I was going to ask you though, and ask the chat how they feel of, so we continuity's sake, we pick right back up of still the championship. Yeah, the ring, lights out, and Ava picks it up, and she's surrounded by every challenger, every possible option outside of the ring.
People forget they're trying to build Oba right now as an absolute monster. So basically, he gets his belt back in dominant fashion. He wins again, and then just vacates. And we're getting all these video packages. We don't know if he's going to be on SmackDown or Raw, but they're hyping him up. Like, short of him turning into Veer Mahan, they'll be fine with him.
Any sort of tie-in with we're going to use Godzilla for Raw's theme song, and Godzilla might be showing up in Oba Femi?
Right? Maybe. The Ricky getting booed hard.
Well, when you look like you're wearing more blouses than Ava Raine. Yeah.
Does this not look like a fucking...
He's showing more navel than her.
Doesn't this look like a couple from 16 and Pregnant? Like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, what? Like,
no.
I'm trying to take this shit seriously.
At least True Life. Maybe not 16 and pregnant, but honestly, True
Life. It looks like a principal giving like the fucking the weird goth girl in trouble for setting things on fire again.
I like that you already switched it to where Saints is in charge of this situation.
That's what it looks like.
Instead of Ava. I'm still like, this is the head of the PTA telling the jock quarterback, you can't play in this week's game.
Yeah, if the head of it's like the head of the student council telling the quarterback.
PTA, student council, the newspaper, the morning announcements, pick a fucking dorky thing.
Right, and I know I give Ava a hard time. She just doesn't look like she's in charge of anything. She looks like maybe she'd run a lemonade
stand. Even her outfit.
Like, shit. Dress like you're a boss lady. No,
I just want to boss that. What?
You got to go through the smashing machine first, bro.
I got a NXT call up. I got to face. I got a speed match. I got to get through.
Nick's nickname in high school: Smashing Machine.
Smashing Machine.
Wreck-It Ralph over here.
Does that make you the glitch? What was?
What's the blue guy?
What?
Fix It? Is it Fix It Phoenix?
Fix It Phoenix?
Yeah, it might not be Fix It in my version, though.
I was going for the Sarah Silverman fucking character, the glitch there.
The glitch girl?
Yeah. Well, this looks like Who Called Blouses.
Who Called Blouses? So we're
hanging up.
So we're having a what?
Reverse battle royal. I don't know what she called.
Reverse ladder match.
There's so many people on the outside. We're going to do a reverse battle royal. Everyone's got to fight to get in.
Back to my point, though. Like, she's not doing a great job of conveying anything.
Is she doing that because we have to keep the volume low to avoid copyright? Or is it because of her?
Ava, watch out.
Conan Carver?
Yeah, he's called up, apparently, according to the chat.
Yeah, but no, he's the guy who sat there and it was, what's his name?
Yo, is that Dante fucking Chan?
Dante Chan? You mean Dante Chen?
One of them.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, my God.
I was trying to think of, who's the speed championship right now and everything. Jasper Troy. I thought he was going to be the one that would be the next in line for it because he's the one that pushed Oba to the fucking brink. The announce desk is gone.
Jensen. I think that might have been Jensen.
Jackal. It was a jackal. Jackal.
A lot of who is that in the ring right now, but we did talk about we're going to need that. There's a choke happening.
2026 is going to be establishing who it is right there, because that's the thing is you've had your Tricks move on, you've had your Joe Hendrys move on, you've had your Obas. So now this is allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Hove.
So Carver has come in and basically
wreck shop.
Last man standing. Ricky's not happy.
Just jump and get it. It's right there. Like, I bet you if he jumped, he could grab it.
So what is the decision? Are we doing a ladder match with qualifying match? Anybody, fact checkers? What did the boss lady decide that we're all doing for activities today?
What are we doing at recess? I hate you like whack wrestlers. Who are we saying? Who's whack that we like? Whack. And even then,
I love that it's
whack. Are they really whack and we like them? As I'm in commercial break,
I'm on Vegas.
Yes, same. But speaking of wrestlers that some people might say whack.
Wiggity whack.
Finn Balor, CM Punk in Dublin. Belfast. Sorry, not even in Dublin. In Belfast for the world title.
Are people banging on Finn?
Well, do we get a Demon Balor or do we get Bolt strategy using the Union Jack for Belfast. Bold strategy, Cotton.
Did
If
they?
you know, and I don't need to go too far into that,
Okay.
but of
Interesting.
Finn's been a guy who's been kind of earmarked, at least especially by the internet, of
Mhm.
needs to win a world title in 2026. Has said, I'm going to win one for the Gipper. Does it happen in Belfast?
No. I mean, again, I mean, Braun Breaker, I thought had a shot to beat Punk. I think Finn in Belfast is going to be a fun match. It's going to be a good match. I like Finn. I like what they're doing with Finn. And I think he'll have a real good chance. But this isn't the moment yet. I think we're building the WrestleMania. If Punk
Are
didn't
we?
drop,
Are we?
yeah, are we not?
Well, allegedly, according to good old Uncle Dave and everything, of the Roman Cody match is now off the table because Drew's on there, and we're going to do to 3 ways.
Well, then
Stop
David was never
forcing
on
Dave
the
Meltzer
fucking
because
table.
Dave Meltzer says everything 2 weeks behind what we say.
Yeah, and then he corrects himself ahead of time because it's his way of kind of circumventing the idea of no, you were wrong, man. Like you were wrong. No. It was gonna be this. Now it's gonna. Okay, so his opinion changed or his inside information changed when Drew got the belt. Or is that because you guys weren't truly aware that Drew was going to get the belt? Kind of blows up your fucking theory. Now, I did see somebody kind of piece it all together on how they get to Roman versus Cody. But this time it's heel Cody, babyface Roman. Maybe.
I really just enjoy and appreciate the fact that going into Royal Rumble season, going into Elimination Chamber, going into WrestleMania season for sure, I can't name a match that I think is guaranteed on the card.
Well,
Last year we could do this. We could almost name the full card by this point.
We had a pretty good idea. But here's the thing for you, Nick. So this Sunday, we were hoping or planning to possibly do a Royal Rumble preview show.
God bless us.
How are we going to preview Royal Rumble at this juncture? Now, I mean, it's still we got time, but it's mid-January, my friend. Literally right now, it's Drew McIntyre versus TBD, and it's 230 people over the rope battle royals with nobody really declared for it yet.
But I think that's what makes it great, as we've got even a little bit of the tournament, as I've got Ava backstage with Tony walking behind her. But we've got the mini tournament to decide who takes on Drew. We don't know a name or a body. And do you feel them being in the UK has pulled away from the Rumble build? Or do we still have 2 weeks or so in Canada that we can pull this and snap this back around?
You're going to have to snap it quick, because here comes Kalani Jordan. We will put a poll up, folks. Remember, we take a vote on every single match, and we take a rating.
Kalani Jordan, the snapper, coming out right now. You heard it here first.
And we take a rating out of 10 after every single show. But where were we going with that? Sorry, you asked me a question, which was
if with them being in the UK has pulled away from the build for Royal Rumble.
I brought this up last year, and I brought it up again yesterday because I felt like it hurt the Mania build last year. And now this year, maybe a little more of the same. Now, the difference this year, I feel like, is they've gone over to Europe. We got Drew McIntyre wins the title. We've had women's tag title change. We've seen mid-card titles change hands. So, I mean, to their credit, at least they're doing stuff on these shows. They're not just mailing them in until they get back to North America. That's the good news. But I don't know. Like, is it because Saturday main event's on the 24th and Rumble's on the 31st? So they're holding back? I don't know.
I think Mania is dependent on, you need to know what you're buying a ticket for when you're spending that kind of money, and when it's WrestleMania, as we're already underway with Kalani and Lola. So let us know who you're taking. I think WrestleMania, you need to know who's at bat, who's in the lineup, who's going to be here. I like more that Royal Rumble. I don't know. Royal Rumble should be focused on the 30-man matches, and I like that those are up in the air. Okay, I don't know shit.
Yeah, but we don't know. Is Drew going to be the only title match? Who's Drew going to fight? Is there going
That's
to be
good,
other
though. I
matches?
think that's good. Going into Rumble, I think that's good. I think that shit's
You think
wide
not
open
knowing what's on the card is good?
for the Royal Rumble,
Well,
especially because what would you prefer? I don't know the first 10, or I know the first 10
yeah,
in
but
the
nobody's
Royal
talking
Rumble.
about that. I'm talking about we don't know anything on the card, Nick. I'm not talking about the Rumble matches specifically, and I
It's
get it.
based on that whole show is based on the 2 Rumbles. That should be your focus. That's your main
But you're still
focus
going to
of that
do
whole
like you're
show.
still doing a Drew title match. You're still going to do at least one other match, you would
You
assume.
think, regardless of who Drew faces, do you think Drew loses?
No, I don't think Drew's losing until Mania,
Exactly.
if any time.
So my 2 focuses are on the Rumble matches, and I like that those are wide open. I
Yeah, but
think
you still
everything else is
again,
ancillary.
any other time we've not again some level of advertising. Who do you put on the poster? Yeah, I get it that you got the Rumble,
3
but
man.
where do we go with
This
this?
is the exception
card,
to the rule
not
with
knowing
the Royal
anything's
Rumble.
crazy play. That's all. Again, I have no problem with the Rumble being up in the air, but nobody declares.
Royal Rumble 2001. You sat there and we've done it. We even did it as a fucking thumbnail for our Royal Rumble stream at one point and everything, to where you had everybody walking out there and you have this person, that person. I like when the Royal Rumble is wide open.
So not knowing anybody that's in the Rumble.
Exactly.
Zero. No advertising. Drew McIntyre versus somebody.
Anybody could be there.
Just tune in and really, I don't. From a marketing standpoint, I think that's blasphemy. That's craziness. You want to leave a good amount of your Rumble.
You even said if Drew's advertised on the show, does he win? Does he lose? Does it, like
you
he's
don't
going to walk
advertise the
away
match?
winner?
You just act like it don't matter on one of your big fours.
I'm not saying you don't act like it doesn't matter, but to me, if it's the Royal Rumble, you're selling the Royal Rumble, right?
You're selling the whole card, though. And again, you still want to know that certain people are going to be in the Rumble. Like, you still want some knowledge. There's never been a Rumble before where we're like, all 30 spots are blank. That's never happened.
Fucking 57 people out there, and 20 of them will make it in there.
I guess so. I mean, good Lord. 77% of the chat taking Lola. Let's go, Lola. Oh, definitely delayed.
You got her winning, her versus Kalani, and even then,
I'm going Lola all day.
Both have,
going Lola all day.
Well, both have been mentioned allegedly. Same with Blake Monroe of moving on up. I think everybody in NXT at this point has been alleged to move everybody up. Yeah, I think this is your women's title division, kind of right here for NXT.
Yums.
Sorry, what?
What? You said it. What?
We need a Royal Humble.
Sit down. Be humble.
Right.
As I go to commercial break, as Kalani and Lola were sitting down having a good old chit-chat.
Right. What's up, Queen? I heard that Cody did do something wrong in WWE SmackDown, but you think it was WWE booking or the match with Drew McIntyre or something like that?
Oh.
Huh? Cross is a surprise at Rumble.
I think he's a surprise on Thursday night because, spoiler alert, the Rascals are all but allegedly done and dusted with TNA.
Yeah, I wonder what's next for them then. Like, we talk. They just re-sign?
I think it's more of, hey, now you miss us. How about that money? How that money looking?
But what if they don't really miss y'all? That's the one guy for sure is Trey Miguel. Stands out for me, but I don't know. I mean, it's interesting. I mean, you could sign with AEW and become Austin. Ace Austin. Who? Yeah, I know.
Josh Alexander. Dallas family. What?
Holy shit. Card subject to change. Let's go.
Well, and then it's Nick's fault Cody lost. And goddamn right. I prayed for this and it happened.
Right.
KJ not listening to Nick at all and just saying, right, is cracking me.
Get the fuck out of here, Jose. Sometimes I'm trying to watch wrestling.
Right. But no, how were you here? You were here for new WWE champion Cody Dryers.
So good. I mean, again, it was a bit of a funky ending, but it still leaves a lot of questions. But the fact that Drew won, I kind of, anybody can complain about whatever. I'm just happy Drew won at the end of the day.
Was it funky to you because of Jacob? Like, what to you was funky? Like a monkey?
It was just, it kind of got, like, I mean, it kind of hit like again, it's another one of these matches that have a bit of a flat ending. And when Jacob shows up, you're like, oh shit, you think he was going to get Drew. He does get Drew. So you think, oh, fuck, Cody's going to retain. But then him and Cody get into it and Drew kind of falls out. So it's like, it's this cool moment, but you use Jacob to get out of the situation between the two guys. But it's not that they didn't do it in such an epic way. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like Jacob came in like a ball of fire. It's always this very subdued, like, stop, take my hood off. It's just not.
Well, there's some people that think that that's, as I'm still coming out of a commercial break here, but there's some people that think that that's, the MO of the mystery, debut or return for WWE is just Black Hoodie. But
yeah,
I really liked it because to me, Jacob doesn't know, and we don't know who actually attacked Jacob. Jacob inherently thinks it was Drew because Drew's the asshole. But the way he went after Cody and everything with all of that makes me think he could think it's either one of them. And he wasn't completely torn up of, oh, I let Drew win because of that. He was just, I'm here to wreck shop.
Yeah.
Now, there's the potential we get at some point a triple threat, Cody, Drew, Jacob, but we'll see.
Yeah, I just think more often, like, I'd love those moments, especially for a guy that was on the shelf, like, with an injury, right? Like, if you're, like, Austin Theory in the Black Hood, makes sense. Mystery Man, makes sense. I'm okay with that. But, I mean, you don't always have to do, like, the Uso shows up on one show, he's in a hood, this guy's in a hood. Everyone's like, not everybody thinks the same way. And for me, a guy like Jacob just runs out, jumps the guardrail, jumps in the ring, wallops Drew, and then moves on to Cody and do it in a more exciting way. I think they're running back the same shit too often. It was still cool. I saw Drew got to do, he was live in Glasgow as world champion. Like, we talked about, like, career moments. And
man's a 4-time champion, and this is only the second time that he's been in front of actual people when he won the championship, and he's only held it longer than 30 seconds.
This run's been longer than the last one. So
exactly, and he's been a 4-time champion. I don't think there was much issue with Jacob showing up. I think it sets up a lot of nitpicking. It, and I think we're going to get Homelander Dark Cody Rhodes, like we've been talking about. I've been saying for a minute, we're going to get Homelander Rhodes.
These are the best kicks in wrestling. I'm sorry, Speedball.
No, they just have the best cake behind them. The Speedball's is better. I want a kick to fucking cake ratio out here.
Oh my God.
Becky, look at Lola's butt. What?
Woo! Oh, wow.
I think Lola still, I think both women, but I think with Lola being the one that's mentioned about moving up and everything, Lola, she needs some establishing in NXT before she moves up. If she moves up, she gets swallowed whole. Pause.
Yum yums.
Well, what is happening?
I've got right now Kalani raining down elbows.
Yeah, Kalani fighting back. This has been a great match. 5 stars in my book.
Oh, so 2 stars in the Tokyo Dome?
Right? Kachachame?
Kachachame.
I mean, if we're looking at January 2027, Nick, going into like the start of next year, and we're talking about Lola kind of moving up, I'm kind of okay with it. I think if Lola had like a really strong 2026 this year, working NXT, working AAA, she can be one of the key components of a successful NXT. Yeah, maybe don't rush her, especially with so many other women going up and so much other talent. You worry about people getting lost in the waves, lost in the rush.
There is this, 1, 2 count.
Nose.
I don't know fully how to tangibly quantify it, but no, there is a difference between, like, say, a Lola and a Sol Ruka. If Sol Ruka moves up right now, she fits the mold, she moves up, and she's right in there. If Lola moves up, it doesn't work the same. I can't tell you definitively what the true
Yo!
Yo!
Reversal! The moonsault, the springboard moonsault.
The triangle.
Yeah, turned in the triangle. It should have been me.
Exactly. Anyone else out there with the nickname? It should have been me.
Break it. I'm not tapping. Break it. I'm not tapping.
I'm gonna make you tap before I tap.
Wait, break it off. I don't give a shit. Take it back, Guardian. Take that back. That is bullshit. Take it back.
What?
Take it back, Guardian.
Oh, fuck. You jump in and nobody's there. But I still think that I don't know how to fully grasp the ropes as Kalani with the 3 count and with the booty shaking to try and break it up.
Oh, the ref caught her.
Oh, Judas effect. Now, see, because you know who's going to be doing that on the main roster, and it ain't Lola Weiss.
Well, Lola looks better doing it. Oh, Jesus Christ, lady!
But there is still, like I was trying to say, there is some sort of there is still some quantifiable thing that determines, like, a Sol Ruka from a Lola Weiss. In one fits whether they win the world title or not. One fits being on the main roster and the other doesn't. There's that aspect, like a Jordan Grace, never won NXT Women's World Championship, but fits perfectly on the main roster. Blake Monroe still hasn't won it and still might need some cooking, some seasoning on NXT.
Okay. I would love to know what you're talking about, but I'm sure the chat, you get them, right? I got lost in the cake. So
yeah,
I don't know what happened in the back half of that comment, but I'm with you. Lola gets a big win over a former champ. So Kalani down, Lola wins. I agree, Nick. Again, you can't just the IWC is always like so now. Like, we need this guy. Okay, we're calling up 8 people. All right, what about these guys? Well, we can't call up everybody, and then you're going to be the first fans to bitch when nobody is getting booked.
When they're not getting used. Like, I got Tavion Heights out here right now. If we call up Tavion and he's not getting used, how many Twitter accounts are going to be saying, "Oh, Triple H fumbled it. Why did they ever fucking call him up?"
Yeah.
Da, 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 da.
Right. And again, as much as I joke with you, I know your point and where you were going with it, but yeah, my guy. I mean, again, plus NXT can't be shit. We can't be showing up to watch NXT evolve, like
you can't roll. No, it depends on who you're talking to. You can rob the cupboard's bare. I mean, what is it? But still, if you got certain relations with other companies like a New Japan, you can rob the cupboard's bare and then fucking Fortnite dance in front of them that you robbed their cupboards bare.
Right? Facts. Does LA Knight
you call everyone a twin, then you look desperate, exactly. Right? Or you're in an emergency.
Right. That was quite a stretch. A Raven moonsault into the triangle. I thought it looked good, though. I thought they pulled it off. I thought that was a really solid match. Like, both women, very talented. Kalani, I know people kind of got her like the Bird Lady vibe of, like the personality needs to come out more. That little heel run that she's had so far, we're seeing more. Athletically, she's phenomenal. So it's crazy. Personality needs to come along, but I think it will. And Lola, I mean, give her all the belts. I don't give a shit.
You're just getting distracted by cakes and everything at this point. To me, this man's swayed by pastries. This is who I'm working with now. To me, it's just there isn't a full complete package of, even if you want to stay with Lyra, she's great in ring, character. Kalani getting really good actually as an actual character. The in-ring is still very gymnastic, very kind of, we can see where you're going with this, and you stuck the landing, but you didn't touch anyone as you stuck it. I think a lot of these women still need some seasoning in NXT, and this is, like I was saying, though, this is where now that you've had these moves ups, these call ups, this is the next crop that fills that void.
For sure. And I think a good example is Blake Monroe, in a sense of when she left AEW, everyone expected her to go straight to the top of the main roster. She came into NXT, and remember, she had a couple bad promos, a couple bad segments.
She had a whole bad feud with Jordan Grace.
Yeah, a whole bad feud that didn't go great. Then she started finding her stride. She gets her shit together. So whether they're moving her up now or in a little bit, that time in NXT ends up being super beneficial. And that's what we see with a lot of these wrestlers. So, I mean, even Trick took a while to kind of hit that stride. Oba took a minute to a fast minute. Like, he got there quick. But, everyone's got to kind of dial in. We still got guys like Lexis King and Jensen and Briggs out there trying to figure out who the fuck they are.
Well, they're still on that Evolved and everything. And I know you're about to pause, but I'll leave you with this real quick. And if you can at least make it a poll before you go, of Braun Breaker or Oba Femi.
Okay.
Who is the next alpha male of WWE? We've seen Braun Breaker have his moment. When Oba shows up, is he Dorura? And where does he even show up? I know he's been advertised for Raw. I still hope he shows up on SmackDown, because an Oba Cody Rhodes, an Oba Jacob Fatu, an Oba Drew McIntyre, it's a lot shallower pool over there.
He's been advertised on both, so do keep that in mind. They run the promo on Monday and Friday, so they're really leaving it up in the air. I think it might be a case of like Oba shows at the Rumble, and then something happens at the Rumble, and that's the direction. Like someone from SmackDown punches him, and that's where he shows up on
this
Friday.
Is though where I love that the Rumble's completely up in the air. You could argue a case that Roman Reigns wins the Rumble. You could argue a case that Braun Breaker wins the Rumble. You could argue a case that Oba Femi wins the Rumble. It is so wide open.
You can still do that if you know they're like it doesn't change that you can do
it. Does change it.
You can still do that, but I'm going to go do that.
Like butter you go figure out who's being who and who's eating who and all that. Yeah. As KJ's taking a pause for the cause, but yes, the accent is getting lighter. What? Whose accent? Oh, probably Oba's. The modern day war machine, Oba Thunder Femi. No, he's Aura Femi. But again, he's a guy that instantly jumps into main title picture, jumps into, and it's one of those of, Hunter, you cannot fuck this up. Like, do not fuck this up. You have no breathing room. You have no, oh, well, he does, a mid-card squash feud for a little bit. Maybe kind of, sort of. He's a guy that jumps into top tier contender-ish, and that's why I think he goes to SmackDown, because the talent pool is a lot deeper. Of even then, Oba Femi, Matt Cardona, how do we feel about that? And I get the whole, well, Oba can't lead a match. Oba's the guy that shouldn't be leading the match. Oba's the guy that's the fucking smash him in the face and get myself over. I'm not worried about putting you over, as we are on our way with the speed title on the line, as we got 4:51 right now on the clock, as Jasper Troy taking on Tavion Heights in a match that feels like a whole commercial break. I know they're trying to do still something with the speed title, but like, you could just make it a fucking, do we even need to make it a mid-card title? Do we need to still have this many titles right now in pro wrestling? Can we do without titles in pro wrestling? Or so many, I should say. But Spaz with a $2 super chat. Number 27 in the Rumble Royals, Maggie O'Connor. Oh, Kenny Omega. I've seen people, oh, there was a 31. What if it was MJF? Because there ain't no 31. I do like that it's wide open. I like that you could get some surprises here or there's. I don't think you're going to get everybody that's, going to be there for a long minute, but it's going to get to me real interesting because this is my ultimate argument. WrestleMania, I want to know who's fighting who, and then we split from there. And, I want to know what matches we got going on. I want a Royal Rumble to feel fluid, to feel organic, to where we can get to a Final Four, and then I don't really know who could win out of those four and everything. I don't. For doing what we do, and as much as there's fucking spoilers and everything going on the internet, I want to know the least about who could win a Royal Rumble more than anything. Nick like Arsenal and Oba. Yes, I do like Arsenal the Rebel and Oba Feminine. So there you go. You can have that. That's even what I'm mad at. WWE copying AW is creating new titles. No, this isn't. How is this creating a new title? If anything, AW is creating newer titles, copying NWA. This is just a title that they had on Twitter that they just moved on as Shiloh Hill warming up backstage, which he's going to be taking on Stacks for the TNA International title, which how much of a WWE and a TNA or a WWE and NXT influence is there going to be in TNA? On Thursday, we'll see. 3-minute warning. Yeah, I'm just a bit over 2 minutes left here. Every title at one point was a new, fucking way to get philosophical. The Buff Bills, right? Chris, WWE Queen. No, he didn't. In what way did Jacob cost Cody? He absolutely cost Cody. He attacked him. Did Jacob attack Cody or Drew? Both. Cody grabbed Jacob and turned him on Cody. Cody should have escaped. All right, Chris. Appreciate you, but no. Jacob went on everybody. And to me, I think it works out because now you don't know who exactly actually attacked Jacob and if they're going to do any bit of a story. This could be to where Cody starts to break here a little bit. But, big splash from Tavion for a 2 count. I think that's what makes it work. He attacked everybody. He just, fuck all y'all. Anybody can get it. That's where I think that works. Prius, I almost want to call you a Prius. What if Blake versus Rhea happens at Cell in the main roster? At the Cell, Jasper Troy retains the speed title with a 3 count. He hit the black hole slam. Before I even finish your point, Pyrrhus, I don't think they're doing a Hell in a Cell. They didn't do a Hell in a Cell last year. I don't think they're doing a Hell in a Cell this year. It's more, black hole slam. Hey, way to put over the finisher. I dig it. Jasper Troy retains as your speed champion. But yeah, the story is that Rhea doesn't want Blake in the win from Hell, huh? Rhea wants her. He wants Mariah May. What do you think of the idea? I think you had me maybe close in the first half, if anything. Lexis King taking out Tavion Heights. See, I'm okay with this if you start to make more and more of Lexis King the loose cannon of, no, this shouldn't have happened. He's still all thrown off of, you weren't supposed to beat me in fucking 30 seconds. You weren't supposed to embarrass me. You see him start to slowly devolve and become more unhinged. But yeah, no, you got me barely in the first half with Rhea versus Blake, and you lost me much more in the second half as Kendall Gray and Ren and Zoruka trying to debate who's going to get into, Ava's office. Thanks, this for a reminder. TNA New home on AMC. Absolutely. Well, here's your friendly reminder as Chasey Jane acting like the fucking adult, telling everyone, you shut the fuck up right now. But everyone invading the office right now. Again, Laney Reed pulling up the little plaque of stop talking. So Ava the extra and clueless that didn't get cast. Setting up so next week everyone's going to be in a tag team match. Shout out Zaruka in the fucking matching leopard attire. Oh, Kendall Gray is gonna. I hate to sound like fucking Dave and Alvarez and everything. She is going to be something once by the end of 2026, going into 2027. She is going to be one of the best assets that WWE has in the chamber. But so we go to commercial break as we're setting up everybody from Fatal Influence to Ren and Kendall to Zaruki is going to be in a tag match next week. But yes, reminder about TNA this week of will be on AMC. We will be here live for it at 8:45 because I think it goes at 9. We might be here at 8:30. Who knows? It's going to be me, KJ, and Anthony here live and direct in full effect for the arguably to me the biggest moment in TNA history. Don't forget, we're back at it like a jackrabbit tomorrow. Maximum Carnage for AEW Dynamite. Bandito versus MJF. Friday, we're back at it I was almost going to say the same line again. But Friday, we're here with Friday Night SmackDown. Saturday, I believe, is Genesis. So again, be a friend, tell a friend, like, share, and subscribe. We're covering anything and everything when it comes to pro wrestling. Often imitated, never replicated, never duplicated. We do what we do because other people can't do what we do. But we're out here covering anything and everything live and direct in full effect. As shout out to everyone. I apologize if I missed any of your comments. We do have the super chats, the super stickers. As I cough, and I apologize I didn't hit the cough button, but yes, as I'm in commercial break right now, but we've got Maximum Carnage Dynamite tomorrow, followed by, again, do not miss it. I still say, to me, this is the biggest moment in TNA history of their debut on AMC. This is your Paul Heyman welcome to the dance kind of moment of there are no excuses anymore. There is no, oh, well, we didn't get this, so we don't have this. You are here now. You are in the ball game. You are at the dance. Show up and show out because that's what the show is about. Maximum Carnage, I saw it. Now you're making me get hungry here. But Jonathan, what up? SmackDown. Yes, on Friday. Big Dog, shout out. Happy 18th birthday to my son, Seth Rollins. He turned 18 Sunday. Good God Almighty. Yeah, is he hitting the stomp on you? My God, pause. Yeah, mea culpa, I didn't hit the cough button. But we are on commercial break right now as I see 55, almost 60 people with us. We've been dancing around that 60, 70. Let's see if we've been around that 6, 7. I hate that I said that out loud. We've been around that 6, 7. So let's see if we can get to that triple digits wide. AMC, yeah, again, of anyone else only really remember AMC because of The Walking Dead, because of Breaking Bad. But they are going hell for leather with it. They are making sure to bring up that we've got the Hardys there. We've got multiple world title matches on the line. We've got AJ Styles showing up now. It's really funny how AEW fans, again, I quote AEW fans, who were really supportive of TNA now because they're going to have that debut on TV, and now it's getting really close of, hey, if you're Tony Khan talking about TNA, if they're competition or not, that just really have gone sour and almost want them to fail and everything. Like, there are some people that are championing that Jake something signing with AEW is a shot across the bow at TNA. Like, let's be honest, as Lexis King backstage, with Chase U, for fuck's sake.
Dumb.
Lexis King looks like a magician at a rodeo.
Again, if he would, like, what he just did was better. It felt more intense. It felt more, and then they go to this,
Loose
and you're like, who is this corny motherfucker?
Well, it's just if he was starting to go loose cannon of I'm losing my shit and I'm starting to go unhinged, he goes to that loose cannon avenue instead of he's out here. He looks like, wow. Now here you see,
Yeah, like, just be you, man. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
Stop. I'm a badass cowboy living in a cowboy world. Me and Artemis Cotton Rock gonna save some high hat from the big metal spider.
Who do you think you are, Brett Michaels?
I was born backstage.
Stoner.
Thank you for noticing.
Takes one to know one.
See, Miles Bourne didn't even hear him coming.
See, he wants one of those matches, though.
Yeah. But no, Lexis King. The Miz was interesting because I heard him talk openly today about every time now you get a WWE release, news release, press release, he's worried he's on the list. If I'm Lexis King, my boots are starting to sweat a little bit with that too. Because what have you done, my guy?
No.
What have you done?
And it's not like he hasn't been given opportunity, right? I just think his gimmick and who he presents, he's doing a character. It feels like character work. It feels like community theater. Like it doesn't feel strong. Like when he came out and attacks Tavion, you can get behind that. You're like, okay, he seemed intense. Do it, like, just grow your beard back in normal. Like,
yeah, but then he cuts to like instantly someone that's going to ask your girlfriend if they like to play Magic the Gathering and everything. Right. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yes, my new favorite wrestler,
L something or other.
Quebecer.
You want to explain his name? You want to read his name?
Lafleur.
Guy Lafleur. Guy Ladouche.
The first ever French luchador.
Ho, ho, ho. Sacre bleu.
Let's go. I don't know if this is accurate. I'm curious.
Is he French luchador or French Canadian luchador? I think there's a difference.
There is a difference.
One likes poutine, the other likes fromage.
Who's the bird guy?
The bird guy? What? The bird man? Michael Keaton? What?
I don't know much about this gentleman, but he looks like he's ready.
Who said he was your new favorite wrestler?
I'm just going with it. Hilarious. This whole situation is like when you're on the vitamins watching wrestling, that is the absolute, like, whoa, am I tripping out? There's a French guy in a lucha mask on NXT. Like, what is happening?
I imagine that, or did that actually happen?
Is this shit really happening? Ethan, Ava.
The wee man.
The wee Tabernacle.
Yeah, that's his name, Tabernacle.
Speaking of French Canadians.
Well, and how do you feel about
He's not French Canadian.
Next week we're getting, is he French Canadian? But
I don't
how do
think
you
so.
feel about next week we're getting 3-way women's tag team match by a holla.
I think it's good. What could we do instead? I mean, I like the idea. It should be insane. Do it good.
So is the guy WWE hologram guy.
It's French hologram, yeah.
La clone instead of El clone. La clone.
La clone.
He likes to wear La Clone. I'm like, nah, is my vitamins working? Is this thing on?
Yeah, like tap tap. Why is it
forever.
friend Fruchador forever? Lady B, let's go. Clip that.
Fruchador.
Elio LaFleur gets a shot at Ethan Page, and he's winning for sure.
Well, no, this gets where it gets interesting, and it's even
he's winning
like,
for sure.
With the Cody Drew match, how you started to see them allegedly have those kind of matches on house shows and everything. I've heard, Guy LaFleur, Guy LaDouche out there having house show matches with Ethan Page. So now you're going to have it, and the French guy's going to win the North American title. The French luchador is going to be your North American champion holder, and I'm going to be all sorts of confused.
It's fucking JJ Frankie JJ, and if you get it, good. And if you don't, go look it up. JJ Frankie JJ in the house.
It can happen to me. It can happen to you.
Google that right now. You'll laugh.
I'm sure I will. You know what? I'm going to go try and find my way to go and Google
Frankie
that.
JJ, and everybody watch Shorzy.
Yeah. Getting around out here. I'll be back.
All right. Now I got to take control. Nick, taking a pause for the cause. Hope everyone out there is happy, healthy, and safe. You're doing well. You're feeling good. We're rolling through NXT tonight. Just coming up to the top of the hour. More action to come, more to get into. They have announced a 6-man ladder match to figure out who will be the next NXT champion. That will take place on February 3rd. Now, I don't believe they've announced a date for the 2026 Vengeance Day, but I think that'll be later in February. Just want to see. I'm just pulling it up real quick to see if they've announced. No, thank you, AI. It's expected to happen in 2026. We know. But let's go. What else we got? The croissant weight? That's what I'm taking. Chris, not to make it an argument, nobody's really rushing to see who are we talking about again. Yeah, I'm not sure, as we are on a commercial break, folks. Show rolls on, and we'll take a second to remind everybody, go check out our 2025 For Lifey Wrestling Awards. Go see how they turned out. Go see who got the votes. If you've already watched it, watch it again. If you have friends that like a good time and want to talk some wrestling, send them this way. Make sure you go through the library. Lots of good content down below, including Wing of the Ring, the Wrestling Court, and so much more. Working on bringing some of those shows back, trying to find the time to do it, as well as bringing back some more interviews. It's been a while since we've done a good one. So make sure you get all your friends, all your family, be a part of the shows, be a part of the fun, and let's make 2026 another record year here at the Wrestling for Life Network. But that being said, we are almost halfway through NXT tonight. Ava's been a big presence on this show. Ultimately, we have, Izzy's going to be coming up very soon. Blake Monroe was just shown. She's in the house. Joe Hendry is going to be taking on Dion Lennox in a no DQ match. So that one's going to be fun. We know how Nick feels about Dark State, so let's go. Do you still think Liv Morgan win the Rumble? I think she's a favorite. I'm not purely committed, but maybe tune in and we'll talk about it. She's not getting better. I don't know what he said, so I don't know. Joe Hendry's next NXT champion. Very much possible. I mean, again, as a front runner, but is he on his way to SmackDown? Is he just making random appearances? Is it a blend as they transition him? So maybe they do give him the NXT World title for a little bit. He is got to be somebody that's considered. That's what I thought. Vengeance Day is. So is that officially February 3rd now? Okay. Literally just checked on that. Making a note. Thank you, Richard. Thank you. As we have the glamour. Blake Monroe is here. Let's go. Let's go. It's not good. It's very like Degrassi Junior High. like very after school melodrama. Like it really not the best, not the best. And again, respectfully, and I've said this for a long time, Money. I know Nick kind of debates me on it. I just want her to look the part. And I don't believe she looks like she's running the show. She's in segments with people that look like they're in charge. So that's my issue. That's one of my biggest issues. I don't take her seriously. I don't believe her. She's not very convincing. She doesn't look like the manager. She doesn't look like you know, could you imagine Ava coming in the room and telling you what to do? Like, nah, I don't think so. Dominoes. What happened? What did I miss? Canada versus France next Tuesday. Let's go. Let's go. Blake Monroe. So what? I attack Thea. So we'll see if they continue Thea versus Blake. Fucking be serious for a minute. Shout out Lance. Okay. What's up, Big Dog? What's up, Big Dog? Vengeance Day is February 3rd. Okay. I had not seen that officially announced. So that's really funny. I'm gonna double check.
Exactly where I was supposed to be, right in the middle of the conversation. Then suddenly the narrative changed, and instead of answers, I was walked out the building like I'm the problem.
Yeah, I still don't. Vengeance Day is coming. Yeah, it doesn't. I don't see anything official on that, but I'll take your word for it. Energy elixir per serving, THC 10 milligrams, THC V10. I'm not reading all that, but yes, we get you. Good stuff. Just reading off labels. Do you still? I mean, again, I told you I'm unsure, and it will also depend on who else slides in. But Liv's got to be one of the favorites, though. It looks like she's going to be maybe doing the tag team thing for a little bit. Spaz, thank you so much for the $5 super chat, my guy. KJ, you see the prices for Raw and TO. Sad to say, it's the first time in years I've had to skip one. You think the TNA will have big TO presence? TNA's always had a good Canadian relationship. Access being Canadian, Scott D'Amore, his Canadian influence for so long. So yeah, I could see TNA making trips down to TO, and more reasonable. I get it, and that's the problem. I mean, any kind of entertainment, especially in Toronto, for those who are outside of Toronto, I mean, it's super expensive to go to anything at Scotiabank Arena. Even at Rogers Center, it's pricey as fuck. It really is. And I'm not belly aching. Yeah, you got to do what you got to do. But again, the dilemma becomes if the fans are going to pay it, they're going to charge it. So at some point, the fans got to speak up with their wallets and start, knocking down some of the crowd numbers. But for the show that everyone says is dwindling and falling off and struggling, it's packing buildings all over the world. By the way, Blake's still talking, and it's not overly interesting. But oh, her head would keep her afloat. I think I know what you're talking about without even scrolling back up. Yeah, she needs to look like a manager. I got no problem with. Hey, look who's back! Miss Parker! Miss Parker! Thank you, Nick. Jada Parker in the building. Huge pop and sets her up against Blake Monroe. Welcome back, Miss Parker. Let's fucking go. Yeah, just look like you're doing the job. Like, look like any other young professional. Like, look like you're doing your work. You're at work. You're in your career, right? Don't look like you're, going out to the fucking club. Oh, it's $2 fucking drink night at the local pub. Like, what are we doing? Can I speak? Yeah, like she looks like the manager's assistant. But the place is popping. Let's go. Oh, Blake cut her off. Billow? Yeah. She works in the other company. As we just go to a fight. Parker tries to talk. Blake cuts her off, and Jada says, but Miss Parker back and full effect. Clapping down on Mariah. Yeah, you called it. Somebody was going to. Look, people called it, and I like that. Yeah, somebody came back. Nick took a break. You know it. Can't even make this shit up. The most random of segments, too. Right now, Nick's on his paws with his hat against his chest. Or something else, but whatever. 5 KO, let's go. What's up, buddy? Fuck, it's crazy, right? Ms. Parker, let's do it. Now we're going to replay Shiloh Hill. Shiloh Hill's got a match tonight as he will be taking on Stacks for the TNA International title. Ms. Parker, let's go. Get right. Cake power. Right of all, like, poor Nick. My guy. It's the funniest. It's carried on. I mean, he got one recently. We were happy. He was here for who was it that returned, and he was actually here. I was like, that's great. Facts, right? Thank you, Paul, for the super chat. Ava's going to be in charge of all wrestling come by 2035. It will be Ava Rain's company. I don't get these promos. It's crazy, man. It's either really bad or really good. I'm not sure. Shiloh Hill reminds me of Husky Harris, not in a good way. Okay. I get that comparable, Chris. He's a weirdo. Yeah, I'll give you that. I mean, that's why I'm the point is I'm supposed to be kind of baffled by everything. Yes, sir. The big debut of Elio Lafleur taking on Ethan Page. All right, I will put a poll up for this one just so everyone knows. Oba was 62% of the vote between who's the next big thing, Oba or Brock. Slight edge to Oba. But here comes Stack with Ariana. This music is trash. I haven't really caught this music before. It's kind of trash. It's like Discount Fort Minor. What is happening? Shiloh. All right, folks, get your votes in. Who you taking? He's a weirdo. Donnie from the Wild Thornbirds package. Let's go. Yeah, I see that, lady. I like that. Yeah, I mean, that's you're questioning creative. I'm just questioning what the fuck is going on. Like, again, it's an interesting take. He's clearly, not all his dogs are barking, not all his ducks are in a row. He might be, a sandwich short of a picnic. There might not be a whole lot of paste in his toothpaste. I don't know. I think that's what we're getting from this. And then he has that other side of him. So he's like playfully psychotic, playfully deranged. I don't know. We're going to follow it. We're going to see what's up. What it shows me is Shiloh can do some stuff. Speaking of doing some stuff.
Well, speaking of playfully deranged and everything like that, brush your mouth like Colgate. But what is with this curse? Do I need to be sage? Do I need to be smoking sage?
It's the funniest shit.
Everything right now, my guy, because Matt Cardona shows up when I'm here on SmackDown and everything. The second I take a pause, and I've been out there praising and waiting for this woman to show back up on my screen. I even chuckled and heard you of this man's, with his hat against his chest. With
right, like.
I was out there just looking into the void of like, hello, darkness, my old friend.
it's a weird anomaly that you have this, like, it's just, I mean, it's not,
WWE hates me. I got showed up in an AW video package, and now they fucking hate me.
it's not like you're going at like, oh, the main event's on, I'm gonna go take a break. No, like, I mean, we purposely pick
Obscure
downtime,
times, and they do
you're
obscure
right.
returns.
right? Like fucking 7 minutes into a show, they're like, guess who's back? You're like, what the fuck? can't it just
Can't predict it, can't call it, can't do it, can't live
but it's
without it.
legit been on record. Like we've
I'm like
recorded.
Dennis Green. They are who we thought they are. They used to pray for times like this. Yes, I did. And now those times are biting me in the ass.
You're just the kid that just missed the school bus every morning, like just by a minute. Yeah, you saw it go by every day.
Shit.
Fuck again.
Fuck. Yeah, no, literally, I heard you calling it out, and I'm just like, I miss Parker. And honestly, though, at this point in time, who would you call up if you were Hunter, if you were Paul Levesque, if you were an Adam Pearce, Nick Aldis? Do you call up Blake Monroe or do you call up Jada Parker?
I like Jada better. I think Jada's more well-rounded. I think she's more ready. They gave Mariah May a little bit of mic time, dude. It was not a great. Again, she's just struggling to find that her spot here, and I do think it might be a struggle when you go from a place that's like you have 2 minutes, go say whatever you want, and you say whatever you want. But when you have this company that's like, you got to say this, you got to hit these beats, you got to look into the hard cam, and maybe it's stiffening her up. But they just, I think Jada's more ready. To long-winded answer.
No, trust me, you're completely fine. As where was it? Of Nick is actively trying to not be gone during surprises. He can't. Exactly. You have no idea how hard funny. I try and wait to not be leaving on a return.
Was it last week? On a return. It was like the 40, like it was earlier than usual. You were like, I'm going to go now just in case. And you're like, all right.
Yeah.
I get excited.
WWE can sense when Nick leaves. Like I said, I do one voiceover for MJF in a video package. And now they're just fuck me forever.
Right? Man, they did it to you on a pre-show. Like, come on.
Nick missed the Miss Parker bus. That's the worst. I'm just out here just throwing my hat, everything.
Right. But we are getting a replay now.
Oh, yes. I made sure I was here for fucking Dark State. I made sure I was here for fucking Dark State.
You missed Jada, but come back. But look at this package. This is a good package, bro.
What package I want to be looking at? That's what package I want to be looking at. I want to be looking at fucking Osiris's package.
Look at the carnage they cause. The best faction in 2025.
I'll fucking fight you on that. I'll take. Would you take the Death Riders over Dark State?
No. Listen, I'm straight up.
World champ versus not world champ.
I'm sorry, and I admit it, folks. You guys can call me out all you want. I'll admit it. I don't like Moxley. I don't like the Death Riders. I think everything they did is shit. I've completely checked out of it. I give zero fucks about anything they've done. So yeah, for me, Dark State, at least they feel like they're on the rise, where the Death Riders are just riding along.
Riding through this world all alone. Jose, Nick, leave again. Let's test this theory.
Right. As here comes Shiloh.
Shiloh, a hill that I'll die on, is Dark State's trash. See, even Nair, Nick back for the Dark State package. I got all of this package. Don't worry, they made sure I'm fucking here. For
they waited. They paused. They held up.
Nick Aldis, they made sure I got all this package right now.
They played it at 1.5 just to fuck with you.
They're like, all right, and he's back now. All right, they're tuning in. That's proof, though, at least, that they're tuning in. We got proof on all packages and all fronts that everybody's tuning in. We got wrestlers tuning in. We got promotions tuning in. We've had social media teams tuning in and talking to us.
There goes Samuel's with you. Dark stare is terrible.
No, you gotta say it like Charles Barkley. It's terrible.
Yeah, nobody likes a dark stare.
Dark stare? Is that a dark stare?
Right? Man, I don't get it. They've been killing it. They've been killing
something. My will to watch NXT, but they've been killing something.
Really?
KJ talking to the death riders.
Yeah, just hanging out the window, hawking loogies at people. Fuck this shit. I have no
kill Mitch and the clicky claim.
Right? Come with me.
Hail Mary.
That's the end of that song. Anyway, moving on.
Run quick, Steve. Hail Mary. Oh, as we got smooches and mooches. What so?
I am the Grande Commander.
Never mind.
As we are off and running.
When you think of Morello, you think of this face.
71% of the chat actually taking Stacks to hold on to the title here.
Well, he's the established name, and it's a TNA title. Mm-hmm. I mean, do they turn around and throw it on a guy like Shiloh Hill, an LFG, out there with a 1, 2, 3?
I mean, it's gonna be a tough show, being that we're trying to figure out what the fuck is he doing. Like his package,
incel. He's an incel. He's the IWC incarnate.
Yeah, okay.
Think about it. The guy's got a fucking robot and hangs out on the dark web. Tell me that doesn't scream IWC to you.
Right.
All he's missing is just to hate female wrestlers, and we've got it checked off.
Right.
Lady B, the tooth is in the pudding, literally.
Get out of here.
That is perfect.
Where is it?
I'm dyslexic. I read Starks. What?
It happens.
Ain't no such thing as halfway crook.
Oh. Good energy in the building tonight.
Well, it's a good show. And again, I think at this point, when it comes to NXT, you know that this is going to be, they're going to start putting focuses on people you don't expect them to put focuses on, because the top talents moved on. Ova's moved on, Javon's moved on, Joe Hendry's moved on, Trick's moved on, Jordan's moved on. There's a vacuum, a void of talent, so we need to start putting behind people.
Yeah, and then you got to build it in the ring. And I think that's the one thing I wish Raw and SmackDown, but Raw probably a little more right now, but just more in-ring stuff, guys. Like, I know it's about the story, it's about the entertainment, but it's still ultimately built on the wrestling. Like, let's not lose sight of why we're here.
You mean 4 matches don't do it for you over like, 2.5 hours?
Especially when 2 of them are like, right? If you're going to do 4, you better give me 4 good ones. Like, if you're going to give me 4 chicken tenders, they better be fucking good. If you give me 10, I'll take a dud or 2 in there.
We'll give you 4. 2 are going to be great. And 2 are going to be overcooked and like that big. We're going to give you 2 boneless wings and 2 tenders.
Right? It better be a big fucking wing. Let's go.
The goddamn Tyrannosaurus chicken backs there.
When you get this rap knowledge, that's it. It's one of the things you and I bonded over early.
Yeah.
Music.
Well, normally I got my head scratching like this, but this got me doing this shit.
My favorite. Ah, good old Canadian.
Oh, trust me, I can still drop lines every time.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, trust me, when it comes to rap or when it comes to wrestling now, I wanted to keep throwing out lines like, "You fucking hypocrite."
Oh, that's good shit.
As I'm in commercial break, as I've got picture in picture, as Stacks is still giving the 1-2 to Shiloh.
Right? Will there be any TNA presence in this attempt to crown a new champion? I wonder.
It'd be interesting. It's not going to happen here, obviously, in a commercial break. But I said this while you were on your pause, and I know we'll be here Thursday to talk about it, and we'll especially get Anthony's feeling. I feel like this debut on AMC is the biggest moment in TNA's history. It is the nut up or shut up. I said it's like, do you remember the clip that was going around with like Heyman before their first pay-per-view? Welcome to the dance. This is the dance.
Yeah. It's exactly that. And I mean, do you have the fear that if they don't, I mean, they don't, it doesn't have to be a grand slam, but if they don't get them out of the gate kind of hot here, but this is, like you said, is this put up or shut up? Like, if this doesn't work, this might actually be finally the time that TNA goes, we tried. Sorry.
But I still think it will. I still think it will, because even like there was Bully who was out there on Busted just getting waxing poetic of like, I was there when they were mere hours away from closing it down right before we went live. That's dramatic.
That's fact.
But I still think it's not what happens Thursday, it's what happens next Thursday and the next Thursday and the next Thursday. I said it on our Dirt Sheet debate. How and when does TNA this?
Well, again, I mean, I have a little bit of faith in them in the sense of I know that they write good stories. It's very much that pro wrestling approach to things where stories.
I can draw up a great play, but if I can't fucking execute it, am I a shit offensive coordinator?
So you're saying TNA's been shit?
No, that's not at all what I'm saying. I'm saying that you're saying that they're going to write up they can write up a good play. I want them to still stay live, to still
that's an important factor.
Adult turn and everything, and put the foot down on this. You can't let off now that you're driving the car.
No, I think it's got to inspire you to go big. And you got to, right now it's rumored, we've seen the EC3 going back to TNA. Matt Taven. Rumors are Dakota Kai might have been teased. So AJ Styles is going to be there. Who else will be there? I say if the Fed wants to really impress us, send Abyss. Give us Abyss night one.
That's going to be really cool for that night. What's
you do
week 2 look like? What's week 3 look like? Bro, that's where I get worried.
You have Abyss come out and you do AJ Styles Abyss at Genesis.
I am.
One last time. I am.
Does AJ Styles have a final match in TNA? We know he hasn't officially said it. Well, he's all but officially said it, but he's on the back nine. He's on the retirement tour, which we had the match with Gunther and AJ. We can talk about that. Yeah. But does AJ have a final match in TNA?
Yeah.
Not a final appearance, a final match.
Yeah, I think at some point they will make it definitive, like a Slammiversary that maybe this year, one last time, the face that runs the place will return and say goodbye to TNA. I think that's highly possible. The comment here from Richard, TNA is a weird TV. I think TNA is, like I said, they're very story driven that lead to the payoffs, but their range is wider. They're kind of like passions. Like you go from like real storyline to like, oh my God, there's goblins and ghosts, and people are getting, do
they need to rein that shit in and everything when it comes to, again, if they're going to be live of this is what I said, do you TNA here? Do you get a Mickey James gets thrown in front of a bus, or do you stay live and stay that 9 to 11 and maybe you get more of an adult kind of product, especially on a Thursday in that later window?
Yeah, I mean, again, it will be very interesting to kind of see where they go. Like, and Unbroken, welcome back, sir. I feel like it's been a second, but is AMC any weirder than it still has that vibe? Like ECW on Sci-Fi never felt right. TNA on AMC still kind of feels like, really? I didn't just make this up.
TNA on AMC feels better because ECW on Sci-Fi was just Vince dragging balls over of literally we had a zombie show up.
Oh, what the fuck?
They were just Shiloh Hill.
Shiloh snapping. He's gonna beat him.
Little inside,
Yo, what is that?
Drop, yeah.
Yo, an inside standing cannonball? What the fuck? Standing 450?
Well, again, this is the guy that was a Taker pick and everything. Remember the Taker that's, in charge of AAA right now, allegedly.
That is crazy. That's a crazy senton.
Well, it's how do you do something that no one else has done before?
That is pretty unique, especially of a man of that stature.
A man who's unique as a unique gets.
Yeah. Richard, it does nothing long term. That's just my own guilty, selfish wrestling fantasy booking would be super fucking cool. That's all. I don't care about long term really on that one.
Oh, yeah. Christ almighty, it still even depends on what's AJ going to do there long term.
Yeah, right? Like, we know where we're at with this. AJ versus Kazarian. I mean, they would give us a great match. I know people don't like Frankie. It would be a great fucking match.
Mike Santana is winning, and I don't want to hear any disagreements about it. I know we're not doing a full prediction show on it and everything because we'll be here Thursday for the live stream when this match happens and everything. Yeah. But Mike Santana is beating Frankie Kazarian, and I dare say I don't want to hear anything against it.
Yeah. AJ versus Leon, maybe is what Unbroken suggesting. But yeah.
The winner gets a WWE contract.
Yeah, right. KJ wants AJ versus Funk. You have to stop. Nick wins this take. All right. Okay.
Funk is on a roll. What?
Yeah, I just want the again. I think wrestling fans need to step back and take a breath sometimes and go like, this is just cool right now.
Hey, 1, 2 count. When's the last time you saw a ref though?
Kick the hand.
I'm gonna kick your shit away.
And I felt like the ref was a little slow getting there, but look, Gracie.
Oh, small package.
So Shiloh, they're going to run that back, I think. Shark Boy, one of the luckiest fuckers ever.
The man who made $1 million. I never had to wrestle past a fucking one movie getting made.
This man's still getting residual checks. What the fuck?
Do you run it back with Shiloh, or do you run it back? What's a TNA talent that you run it back with? Like a Steve Macklin?
Well, I mean, Shiloh just kind of got jobbed, right? Got screwed. So
yeah, but it's a TNA title.
Yeah, but Shiloh's going to want another chance at that with Ariana.
That's cool. He can win it off a TNA talent.
But then you're running it back on the guy that just cheated you, bro. Like, what do you mean?
I don't even know if we run it back versus Stags. I don't know. Well, where do we go? Well, you want the run it back with Shiloh as I got Izzy.
Maybe. I don't know. Oh,
she is the leader of the culling. Can we all just agree with that? She is the leader of the culling.
She's the only relevant thing in the culling, sir.
She's the only thing the culling's called. What?
Right. But we do go to an actual commercial break. Tomorrow we have Maximum Carnage, 7:45, a special show. Kenny returns, MJF, Bandito, and so much more. It's going to be a fun one. Don't miss out, folks. Make sure you join us for that. Don't forget to become part of the WFU, and don't forget that we shirt people. Yes, we do.
Absolutely. And still upgrading, in 2026. Get it while you can, because don't worry, it'll be gone sooner than you think it.
We're trying, I promise. So is that all that's left? It's Izzy and then the main event, I think.
Izzy, and what is the main event?
Dion versus Joe, no DQ.
Fuck.
Dark State versus Joe. Let's go.
Why? I take pauses and I miss Jada Parker. I miss Matt Cardona, but I come back and I've got Dion, Leon, and Dark State and all of this in my face.
But this is going to be good. I mean, this is two of your top contenders.
Is it?
Why wouldn't it?
Is it?
Why wouldn't it be?
Why would it be?
Because it's two talented, athletic guys about to have a match.
No, it's 1.5.
Nick's like, I've dug my flag in. I don't care. What does the culling do? Izzy has outgrown them. They're bona fide valets at this point.
Nico Vance just looks like the evolved form of Sean Spears, and Sean Spears just walks around constantly like this because his forearms are always cold.
Right? And it's like he's like he's got this infinite wisdom, but never really shares it, or
infinite wisdom, but can't do shit.
like, what are you doing, bro? Yeah, we like those. You should know that the WWE fans still love Cody Rhodes and WWE SmackDown.
Do they?
I don't know.
I mean, if you're asking Dusseldorf, if you're asking the German wrestling fans, they say nine to Cody Rhodes.
They did.
They are all about Drew McIntyre.
Well, I mean, again, I think when they get back here, we've seen it. We've seen it week in and week out. Cody is completely over with the live audience. They love him. They sing his song. That's why when he turns heel, it's going to make it more fun. That's what I think. You need to be loved to turn heel proper, because if they don't give a fuck, then when you turn heel, they still don't give a fuck. So this is an opportunity where the fans that are diehard Cody Rhodes fans, the Cody crybabies, get your tissues, because Cody is going to break some hearts.
Dave LaGreca out there with your fucking pink bathrobe and everything. Well, I've been on record of being a Cody dry-eyer. I've started this fucking movement and everything. Is it even, you needed to, well, I guess on one hand, you needed to be loved at this point to turn heel. I think Cody has reached a point. He's in that Homelander status of, you won't cheer for me. You didn't like what I did for you. Yeah. You don't like that the fucking shit I provided for you. So now you ain't get nothing. Now you get none. Now there's no woo. Now there's none of that.
Yeah, 100%. You do what, as I think we're going to a commercial for Unreal, which is coming out on the 20th, I believe. On Netflix. We will talk about it. Maybe we'll review it. We'll talk. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, where were we going with that last thought before I got distracted by
Cody turns heel and heels Homelander of just fuck your shit.
Do what The Rock did when the fans turned on The Rock and then he grabbed the mic and said, you know what, fuck y'all. That's exactly what this is just go Hollywood. I mean, dye the hair black, go all out, fuck it. Bring your wife in. People love.
I don't think he goes dark hair for a little bit because the Guile from the Street Fighter with the Straight Fighter can tie in and everything. He stays blonde for a little bit, but no, he goes fully of, you didn't appreciate anything I did for you. The second that asshole wins, you all of a sudden want to cheer him. There was a lot of people that threw out the idea that like Drew's the Butcher from The Boys and Cody's just Homelander. Of Drew's the asshole, but he's still somehow you want to root for him. Meanwhile, Cody's the guy who's technically right, but he's still a douchebag about being right.
Yeah, we can get him there. I mean, I 100% think it could work. And then the people think that Roman might win the Rumble, and then it's babyface Roman going after heel Cody.
According to Dave Meltzer, everybody rewrite your WrestleMania plans because that's all been called off. Dave Meltzer said so because that's what he thought, so it's all been written off.
Right, he's so dumb. So dumb. But Izzy is coming out with the culling. Again, she could lose the dead weight. She is a star. She looks like she's going to be great. Looks like she's going to be something to watch for the next while. Size, attitude, charisma.
Champion in 2026?
Oh, for sure. I don't see why not. I think she's a wrecking ball right now.
She might be taking on a wrecking ball and Tatum. Yeah.
Dion and Hendry doesn't make much as a main event. So if you haven't been watching, Richard, coming out of the Iron Survivor, there was an issue between Dark State and Joe Hendry. During the concert, there was an issue with Dark State and Joe Hendry. So this more than makes sense. They built this for 3 weeks. And if you say they haven't, well, I can run it back for you and show you exactly where if you need that assistance. But no, 100%. Like, we got to this, and it's no DQ. And even Ava said, don't do no DQ, because so I expect Hendry's going to get help tonight from somebody.
From whom? But don't worry, Richard. I needed him to explain this for me, too, and I watch all the shows.
Watching it, but you just...
I know, that's what I'm saying. I watch all the shows, and I still needed help and everything.
Right.
About how this doesn't make sense and how I don't want this to be a thing.
Oh, wait, did they stomp him last week when he was trying to have a concert? You're right. Never mind. They weren't building at all. Like, come on. Like,
I didn't say they weren't building.
Literally,
I don't care.
Literally falling into this, like, sicko vibe of just, like, I don't care. I don't know.
Sicko killer.
I don't care. So funny. So yeah, no, there's definitely been a build, and I could happily show you that.
So does Braun Rex Steiner with this with Izzy Dame?
What?
I asked if Braun Breaker Rex Steiner with Izzy Dame.
He wrecked something.
Yeah.
EO Sky, yes.
His cousin out there scoring touchdowns and hitting the Papa Pump,
Right.
We're waiting for the Steiner tag team in 2028.
Right. Paul saying there's YouTubers out there that drastically hate Cody Rhodes and think he should never be any type of main event champion. Yeah, that's why you save your friends from bad streamers, bad reaction, bad opinion. But at the end of the day, you got to watch. You got to watch. If people just beat their drum, I'm not the diehard Cody fan at all, but I can't ignore the fact that the building is going wild for him. He's selling merch out the ass. So at the end of the day, the internet can whine all they want. He's up there. We know he's up there, but the YouTubers...
I can take the Twitter, fucking scapegoat route and everything, but there is still... When you go outside of the U.S. is when you get the boos. When he's in the U.S.,
you got the boo, but you got to remember.
No, I'm saying I'm agreeing with you. When you're in the U.S.,
yeah, but you got to remember he's fighting Drew McIntyre, who's from Scotland, who's a stone's throw. So how many Brits were in that building? So
I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you.
Okay, let's not lose sight.
I'm agreeing with you that I'm giving Cody credit of he is still one of those that gets the cheers and gets all of this and everything. I do still think that there is a, let's go Cena sucks vibe a little bit with Cody. I will give you that.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree with that. Thoughts on the Young Bucks and the Gates of Agony versus Jet Speed versus Don Callis family #1.
Oh, the Young Bucks are winning, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I think at this point. Right? Jet
Bucks
Speed.
FTR?
Yeah, that makes the most sense. I mean, Jet Speed's been cannon fodder since they got there. They just get thrown into stuff, and Tony feels like doing some fun stuff, but they're never really serious. Gates of Agony should win it, to be honest. I'd love to see the Gates of Agony get a run and make these belts matter. The tag team division is
but you have heel on heel.
I don't care. Just get the belts. You're
gonna do babyface Young Bucks, and the Young Bucks are gonna beat FTR for the tag belts.
Yeah, big pop and the big baby face moment. It's fucked up.
The elite.
Yeah, just flog yourself. Flog yourself.
Beat your meat.
Yeah, exactly. Is he still talking, by the way?
Someone start looking at the waistline. Look to your left and your right to make sure Braun's not running down an alleyway or an aisleway to fucking spear you right now.
There you go.
Pull the trigger without any hesitation. We know you a bad bitch.
Yeah, Cody will definitely be champion again. Babyface or heel or both. Cody's got several title runs under his belt to come. Like, he is a guy that's crossovered into the mainstream, is a guy that's, booking legit Hollywood roles. So they're going to use him. Don't give up on Cody, folks. He's got a lot of career. But Patsy here,
breaking
no
through.
chainsaw.
Bro, that security was the San Diego Chargers offensive line because they're just letting fucking anybody through there.
They guarded like the Red Sea.
Yeah, but so now with Randy Orton back and Cody's not champion, what was all that title staring about? What do you follow up with that about?
Right?
Now? Where do you go with Randy?
I'm just waiting for Randy to be like, sorry, I was only looking at the belt. Get the fuck away from me, bro.
Who are you again? Are you Dusty's kid? All right.
There's a lot of interesting things over on SmackDown in that way of Randy, Cody, Matt Cardona, Cody.
Yeah.
More blouses.
Cody. Yeah, who's blouses out here with Kelly Kincaid? The fucking pirate. Blouses is the theme of tonight.
Yeah. Kelly Kincaid's a bit of an assassin, a bit of a sneak attack. This girl up to no good back here.
Fucking Ford joke just flooded my brain. Like, nope.
Yum yums.
Yeah, just surprise
No,
yum-yums.
the silent assassin of we're out here with blouses.
Blouses.
Starks out here calling blouses.
Right?
The Snuggle Saints. Yeah, he's got a snuggie on.
So does Ricky Starks have to fight
Starks
Shiloh?
versus Starks? Are we just fighting in the alphabetical order now?
Saying Shiloh Hill in that New York accent is hilarious.
It feels like alphabetical slaughter. Shiloh versus Starks versus Saints.
Oh, Lexus as well. Yeah, so they literally went like, it's so funny because he was the rock and roll, like he was fucking Bret Michaels, and they didn't. The creative was so lazy. They were just like, all right, now you wear a cowboy hat and it's country instead.
Now you're Michael P.S. Hayes. Now you're Michael P.S. Hayes.
That is actually fucking dead on.
That is what he is. Michael fucking
Is
P.S.
that what
Hayes.
he's fucking doing?
He's fucking free bird.
He's like best gimmick ever, son.
Yeah.
It will be over.
I'm waiting for him to wear a tight shirt and walk out the Hardys.
Right?
Well,
Well, that's it. We gotta go get Lexus King a tag team to manage now. Let's go.
Yeah, exactly. OTM.
Dude, chat, if you can hear my voice right now, somebody go find a picture of Hayes and go find a picture of what Lexus King looks like tonight and put them side by side. It's the same thing. It's like the Office.
The same fucking person. Michael P.S. Hayes when he was out there part of the New Brood and Lexus King.
Dude, I didn't think it until you said it. Now I can't stop thinking about it.
Exactly. Because I
you're gonna see that shit.
This is again what. So this is when people need to actually use the term fumble. We're gonna have a class. We're gonna have a literary class right now as we got 2 minutes and 40 seconds in a commercial break. We're gonna understand the English language. I know it gets confusing for a lot of people, especially online and everything. Here's where you use the term fumbled. Of outside of football, you have Triple H, you have HBK that has Lexus King, has multiple times shown the potential. They've teased him towards going towards the loose cannon, fits within his fucking DNA of Brian Pillman Jr. to be that kind of loose cannon, wear a fucking Cincinnati Bengals t-shirt, go back to that way and everything. And instead, we're going to do Michael P.S. Hayes in 2026. If that's not a fucking fumble, I don't know what a fumble is.
But it feels like an incomplete pass more than a fumble, my guy. Not to be picky.
Oh, backwards lateral?
Like, I just feel like it's like,
is it intentional grounding? Is it intentional grounding?
Like, flag on the field, offense.
Roughing the passer.
Roughing, like, it just doesn't even feel like he was running with the ball. Like, it was just like
there was no forward momentum. It was a lateral.
Like, I don't get it. I really think Lexus is really stuck on just to me, he's playing a role and it comes off very bad. It doesn't come off strong. He needs to be more himself, whatever that is.
Well, and we can tell you Lexus King is not what that is. It hasn't worked from the start when he was slided out on a throne or any of that. It hasn't been good the whole way through. And that, like, when he shows up, when he jumps and he's wailing away on a guy and seems like I said it, I think you want to pause. He seemed like the loose cannon then of he's gone off on his own and everything. And then he's cowboy hat with a fucking cane, pimp strutting down the fucking down to catering. What?
Looks like he's fucking auctioning off cattle and catering. What was he? What are we doing?
Yeah. Now find us 7788888. Yeah, he's bad. Well, where was it? I think well, Paul, Bad Street Atlanta. Yeah, Bad Street USA.
Fucking urban cowboy.
Save a horse, ride a cowboy.
Yes. Ding.
I'm the bearded thesaurus, apparently.
Get out of my head. The bearded
I'm not a dinosaurus. I'm not a tyrannosaurus. I'm a thesaurus.
Thesaurus.
I am the source.
I don't know what this is for, but I know I can throw it at you for making fun of me.
Fuck you. Spaz out here trying to get us back to some semblance of normalcy. Fozzie once visited the Virgin Islands. There now.
This is the this is getting us back. Oh shit. It's a good one though.
We do not condone or sponsor that. No. We read it. He paid for it.
Thank you so much for the super chat. That's a good one.
That's great.
Your new NXT champion will be Carver. Early prediction. Well, I mean, based on tonight, that's a bold. I mean, feels like there's a chance.
You had Saints now confront. You had Saints confront Stacks after Carver confronted Saints, and now I've got the swipe right.
As Dwight's brother, Howard here. What was his first name?
Did they get a hall pass? Did they get a permission slip to be out there?
They must.
Are they doing community service by showing up at NXT?
What?
I just said, are they doing community service by showing up at NXT?
I guess. I mean, shit, man. They
look Taylor, not Thomas.
I know I'm getting old because they look young as fuck.
No, they look young to when I was young. That's how they look. As Carver.
I thought that was Oba, not gonna lie.
Oh. Smacked that camera so hard and went into fucking
right away too. Didn't hesitate.
But Sean Legacy versus Eli Knight and Josh Briggs versus Shiloh Hill, NXT Championship ladder match qualifiers. So we're doing qualifiers. We're doing tournaments, but not calling them tournaments.
They're qualifiers for, I mean,
eliminators. They're title eliminators.
So the number one contender match on SmackDown is
Guy Lafleur.
Guy Lafleur taking on Ethan Page in a showdown.
Lafleur.
People from France just tuning us out right now. But yeah, no. So SmackDown does a tournament to find out who's going to fight Drew. Mm-hmm. You do a series of matches, and everybody in the semifinals is a fatal 4-way to the title. NXT, we're not doing a tournament. We're doing qualifiers to get into a match.
SmackDown wasn't a tournament either. We're just going to have 4 matches, and the winners of those 4 matches all face each other. We're going to have a tournament, but not call it a tournament because we've done tournaments all of the winter and fall of 2025.
Right, as Dark State comes rolling out, folks. Looking good. Oh, the masks are down. Shit.
I don't. That's not even irrelevant at this point. That's beside the point at this point.
Is that what happened, Richard? I didn't catch that. Richard saying Ricky's getting a bye into the ladder match. So perhaps, maybe he's like the.
So then when are we going to get in the ladder match?
February 3rd.
What not pay-per-view was that?
We think it might be Vengeance Day.
Oh, yeah, it'll be in February. So, yeah.
Ooh, Angry Joe Hendry.
And what separates Angry Joe Hendry from Babyface Joe Hendry? He didn't spin. He didn't do the twirl. He didn't
smile. No smile. Oh, we got OTM.
I believe in OTM.
OTM just became Nick's favorite tag team.
Exactly. They were only out there with Miss Parker. This is a Miss Parker episode.
Listen, they got steamrolled by Miss Parker. These vortex of chemistry charisma right now.
You're telling me though, right now, Motor City Machine Guns, OTM, you have them face off on Friday Night SmackDown?
OTM, like just put against MCMG?
Because they're large in stature and everything like that. You need some guys in the fucking tag team division and everything.
Okay.
Where do they fit in with the NXT tag division?
They're climbing. They're trying to figure their way out. Their launch with Reggie didn't go well. Jada came in and it was getting better, but then Jada outshone them all kind of the way
they didn't read the scripts.
Right. They didn't read the scripts. They're off base. But we are off and running. Remember, no DQ and a bit of almost a lumberjack style match right now with the rest of Dark State and OTM on the outside. Hendry 65%, Lennox 10, and nobody getting 25. Keith Sweat coming in second.
J1 bringing up February 3rd is on a Tuesday. The ladder match will be on a regular episode, so that would still be probably like Vengeance Day.
Yes, I believe that's not confirmed. Not confirmed yet, but we think like they usually do Vengeance Day around that time frame. It might be a week early, but February 3rd is what they've announced for the ladder match.
Well, and even then, it's a way to establish who's your NXT champion now. They got to get creative with it.
Plus, put good shit on your weekly shows. You want to do numbers, put good shit on your weekly shows.
Well, no, I was going to halfway
just swinging neck breakers.
Was NXT almost the strongest show out of 2025? So do they need to really deviate too far from the model?
Just stay consistent and keep doing things. Like I said it during the award show, I think, Nick, I feel like HBK, more than the other bookers, was willing to do something kind of like, holy fuck. And then if it didn't work, he would run it back or change it up. But he was more willing to kind of take a chance on, like, here's a crazy JC James is going to be our world champion.
Take a reach, extend yourself. And then, all right, I can recoil and fix it if I need to. But let's see how it goes.
Yeah, like Triple H kind of got his guys right now and running back a lot of the things we've seen. Tony's still relying on the MJFs, the Adam Pages. I think HBK took some more risks, and I think what it won for me was consistency overall. Like, was its highs might not have been epic, and its lows weren't super bad. It was just very consistent throughout 2025.
That's where it gets to the question of what do they really need to change up? I know they're going to have their own culling of Joe Hendry. Like with Joe Hendry here tonight, he doesn't even go here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, again, there's some debate of does he go here? They
said he went the Miz. Am I wrong in saying that the Miz said, I'm going to introduce the newest signee of Friday Night SmackDown and introduces Joe Hendry? Did I misremember that? Did I have a fever dream?
I don't recall that specifically, but I don't know. Because remember when the Miz didn't want to say his name at all?
Well, maybe I'm fever dreaming around that, but I feel like Joe Hendry, Jordan Grace, and I'm still hoping for Oba, but at least those two, Jordan Grace and Joe Hendry, and Trick have officially moved to SmackDown.
Yes, I think so. That sounds right. Sounds accurate. We do go to a commercial break.
Why I'm saying that as we're in commercial break, but I'm saying with Joe Hendry, he doesn't even go here.
Well, yeah, I don't. Again, I mean, and I got the idea that Joe could win the world title. Joe could be the guy that gets up that ladder and wins it, and is the face of NXT for a little bit here. So again, I don't know what the overall plan is. I believe somebody pointed out the roster page still shows NXT, but that's neither here nor there.
He's showing up on TNA, and he certainly doesn't fucking go there.
Yeah, and he's going to go back to TNA. So again, just you want to get this. Want this guy to be one of the next big superstars for you. You put him out there. You get him on TV. You put him in good matches. Like so far, I think the chat would agree with me. Pretty good start to this match.
Yeah, Joe Hendry wrestling a broomstick.
Get the fuck out of here.
Okay. I'll leave. Well, I'm in a commercial break right now with about a minute.
I got Joe with Dion in a lock.
Firing back up, and
there you go.
Humps Joe on the rope.
Did you just see you were in commercial, or did we get come back?
I know I'm in commercial, but I have the picture-in-picture. I have the UK feed.
I
see. This is why I like the Vippins, except when the Vippins go at 2:00 in the afternoon or 3 in the afternoon and everything when I'm at work and I can't be here.
Right. But off the ropes, that double chop to the throat was vicious. It was rude.
See,
yeah.
You still hate me because I still think that the Dark State's better as parts than it is of its whole.
No, I don't agree with you in the sense of we haven't to me that would be we presume they might be better on a part. We haven't seen much of them. They all kind of came in together with the exception of Dion. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, and I like what they're doing as a collective. You know, tag titles. They're strong guys. They're taking out big guys. Dion's in the ring with guys like Joe Hendry now. Like, I feel like they're doing the right things.
What exactly are they doing besides pissing me off?
Winning matches, having good competitive matches. Dion's having a great match right now. He's really fucking in there going. It's not like he's tripping over his shoelaces. I don't see the issue here.
I'm not expecting him to be out there like he's, you know, first day at wrestling school or anything like that.
Right.
Bad take, Nick. I'll take that.
Samuel's just, I like the same.
I'm not being honest. I mean,
We get it.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
I love the chat chiming in, especially when we don't agree, because it's funny because we're like,
you can have that. That ain't what I'm mad at.
Chris Jericho
out there on Twitch. Dark State is a cool way to introduce talent. Fuck off. Just need to be booked strong as tag champs and made a proper threat.
Yeah, I mean they're tag champions. They beat the fucking Hardys, bro.
I forgot they were tag champions. I was out here talking about who they're gonna face, what's gonna happen with the tag team division in NXT. Forgetting entirely that Dark State's your tag champs.
Yeah, like I mean, no offense, but they got the gold. I mean, fucking Spank and Rank don't have it. So what are we gonna do?
Oh, don't you fucking disrespect Hanging Tank right now. That is one thing you don't do here. We don't allow here is you do not disrespect Hanging Tank.
I only get away with it.
Especially when we gave them their names.
I only get away with it because everyone knows I love them.
You only get away with it because everyone knows I hate Dark State. So you just want to piss me off. Oh, is Dion hurt?
Lennox hits the chair. Oh, maybe Dark State's breaking up, Nick.
Oh my God! Could they be a little bit of this, a little bit of that? Give me some little sugar.
Right. Dion versus Sugar.
The girls, damn sugar.
Oh,
we got brass knucks. One in the Cows family.
Joe Hendry got the knucks on.
Was it knucks or is it a bracelet or something? Oh, 2 count.
Yeah, you need to hiccup.
I'll dap for a half a second, but yeah. No, because it had names on it.
Yeah, it was like OTM. Like it was like.
Oh, was it theirs? Okay.
Yeah, it was like a knuckle piece with like letters.
I thought it was like a choker.
Easy.
What? Hip hop.
Nick getting ready for tax season again.
Handcuffs, smacking a little booty all with my belt. Scream help. Help. You got I got a kendo stick. Dion.
I know. It's funny though.
I don't even know what happened.
Oh, it said the Hardys are like 60. Come on, KJ.
I was just making sure we were still
watch, maybe.
I got Dion with batting practice right now.
Right. It did not feel like a no DQ match, to be honest. It kind of had a lumberjack vibe to it for a minute. Yeah. But now we're just beating each other with kendo sticks. Just Joe fucking laying waste.
Knocking the haggis out that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Set up the choke slam.
Yeah, everyone.
I hate when a mid-sized guy uses a choke slam. It should be a fucking big man move.
Yeah, he kind of does it from the chest as well as Dark State yanks Joe out.
And then throw him back in. Well, I beat you. I punch you. You can have that. Go back.
Yeah, they're going to help their boy win. What a move. The springboard sit down.
Yeah, but now you're going to get OTM because he's. Oh, they almost missed their spot. They almost missed their spot. They were right there.
It's because they're slow as fuck.
Oh, rude.
Just big.
Oh, I thought you said because I thought I heard you.
No, this is going to be a good rivalry.
These are the only people since Jasper and Keanu that have size on NXT's roster.
Good size, and I mean sometimes the size guys don't quite feel right because they just
that's what she said.
Pause on all of that. At least that's what you told me.
I was gonna say, you don't feel right. You're too big.
No, honey. The big ones don't. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry.
I don't like the big ones. The small ones do it for me.
As we're gonna fight off to get a conclusion here. But OTM and Dark State could be something fun to watch.
That's your tag team feud going forward, I would assume, as we've got now a Slim Jim table set up in the corner, and Dion with a chair. Oh, we got dueling chairs. Instead of dueling banjos, we got dueling chairs.
Yeah, I know you're saying heel versus heel, Richard. We just don't know what OTM is, but if they came out to help Joe, they're not heel. Yeah, right. So let's clear that up. I agree. A little bit of not the whole. Oh, this shit. Little slow.
What?
Little slow.
On a spine buster?
No, the main event, like there was just kind of the pacing of it was a bit slow. It's picked up a lot though, and it looks like Dion's about to get pancaked on a chair. Yeah, that's got to be it. That's got to be it.
Two count. And yeah, I fucking hate that it's like the mid slam. It's not a choke slam, it's a mid slam. Yeah. I just tickle your nipples and grab you from the midsection. Choke slam you. What the fuck?
Right. The standing ovation. They're chanting for the Slim Jim table to get broken.
Snap into a Slim Jim, Macho Man.
Big Dog, if you only knew how true that statement was. It's a funny story about that, actually. Tonight, actually.
There you go. The Slim Jim table, Dion. Two count.
Two.
Well, remember, the CW don't do overruns, period. Point blank, period. This is why we're getting the nitty gritty of this at 9:57.
We believe.
But we haven't had any Tony D. Oh, we got
Tony D.
Perfect timing. A good Paisan.
Boo.
How do you hit a choke slam, Joe Hendry?
Yeah, that's how you hit a choke slam. You don't grab his belly.
Your new NXT World Champion. By the end of February, March, April, what have you.
Tony's about to pancake Joe, too. Joe seems hesitant. Well, there it is. So we're going to get no winner to this bad boy?
No, you can't have it. In a no disqualification. He drags Joe over Dion, so still at the end of the day, fuck Dark State. Good times on. Still at the end of the day, fuck Dark State.
Kiss my ass.
I know I liked you, Tony.
That's bullshit.
No, that's 100%. Tony doing it for the family. Tony D going out there for Nikki D.
He went out there for
100%. It's still at the end of the day, fuck Dark State.
Oh, that is jokes. That is absolute jokes. And you know what? I can't even argue with you.
You can clip all of this because, at the end of the day,
all of it. That is fucking hilarious. The Paisan comes out from
the Paisan pile.
And again, we'll have to find out why Tony wants to help Joe win. Fuck you, Tony. That's two Tonys I'm mad at.
Like me with it, and now we got all the security. Oh, get rid of him. Oh, he's going to take one little, two little, three.
Excuse me, folks.
Doing the equalizer.
Somebody has lost their child. She's in the aisleway.
Well, yeah, but no, Tony, he does the equalizer. I take off my jacket. You got 33 seconds.
Right.
Before I'm gonna kick your ass.
Tony looks like he's
now one by one.
Tony looks like he's leaned up a little.
Tony looks like if you took Buddy Murphy and like Neville and fusion dance.
If Buddy Murphy and Sly Stallone had a kid.
A little bit. Yeah.
Hey, boy, we did it.
Yeah. But no, I mean, I know mine's a little thinned out here tonight and everything. And I got the Stax hat. But I mean, I got that Tony D beard. Pause.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, NXT has gone off the air. For the fellow Dark State fans out there, disappointing night. But, Tony D saves the day. Joe Hendry gets a dub. We take a rating out of 10 for every single show. So make sure before you leave here, give us your rating out of 10. Nick and I are going to break this down, and then we're going to get out of here and come back tomorrow for Maximum Carnage. But
Yeah.
tonight was a good one. Good show, good pace.
If Zangief joined the mob.
Facts.
Tony D is Olive Garden equivalent.
He looks like Zangief on his downtime.
I'm telling you, he's going to be either your top challenger or be your NXT World Champion in 2026.
But that's what you're looking at here tonight. You're seeing guys, Joe Hendry, Tony D, Ricky Saints, Dion, even if you don't like him, maybe
I think
Sugar.
Joe's gone. I think Joe's gone.
You're
down to Saints and you're down to Tony.
He just fucking jumped Dion again, you bastard.
Exactly. Dion, he lost.
He lost. He only lost because he got hit with a fucking chair.
He lost by the guy who's gonna win.
Right. What if Tony D is Ava's hired gun? Well, then I don't quite understand.
Why don't you run out there to tell him what the fuck you doing, lad?
Cover up. A ruse. 8 or 10. I think the only way Ava Raine works as a GM of anything, like if you want her to be the GM of NXT, you got to make her a heel GM where she's annoying, more annoying than she is now. But like dig into her being like a bratty asshole. She's Veruca Salt, like do that.
But no, the only way you can do that if she leans on the final boss, and you have to lean heavily on mentioning the final boss. Who the final boss ain't showing up for John Cena. If the final boss ain't showing up for John Cena, he ain't showing up for some.
Well, you don't expect The Rock to show up on NXT, but at least she then that's the part I believe. Like her wearing the little mini skirts and not looking professional. Now I believe it because
you hate Ava. You hate Ava.
I just don't like the way she presents herself. I think it's fucking brutal. I think it's terrible.
I think she's
terrible at talking.
3 WWE GMs. I still don't dislike her as much as you do, and I also don't think we're gonna get the final boss tie-in at any point, because if we were gonna get the final boss, we would have gotten the final boss.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I mean, you defending Ava goes to show how I feel about your opinion towards Dark State.
I like Ava and I hate Dark State.
Yeah, I'm confused. 5 out of 10 for the NXT tonight, guys. Little low for my thought. A little low, but okay. 7.5, 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Got that one. 7.5 out of 10. 6, 7. Can't get enough. 6.5, very okay. See, I thought today was better in the sense of at least I thought good energy. Not as epic as last week, but you can't run back a world title vacancy. Main event was pretty good. I like both guys that were in it. I like the story they're telling with Tony. Yeah, 7.5.
7.
7's fair. I go there.
Well,
I'm just so sick of saying 7. I feel like 7 was the most common given rating in the back half of from December 1st on. Everything was just average. Everything was 6.
The holiday season, and it's also a little bit one of those, to me. A 7 NXT is different than a 7 SmackDown. If anything.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Fair enough.
I can't give you a 7.5 on this. We were sitting there calling Michael P.S. Lexus King out there.
Really? You can't. Nick.
No, I'm just saying there was a lot of openly flaws and a lot of moments to where we were more joking about what was happening. The tooth is in the pudding with Shiloh Hill and all of that. To where I'm moving up from a 6.5 to give you a 7. I can't beat you at a 7.
I can't. I got to stop it at 7.5. A bridge too far. A bridge too far. I get it. 7's fair. 6.5. I think is a touch slow, but I get it. I'm fine with that. 8 might be a little rich, but kind of in that range, I think is fair. I mean, yeah, we poked fun at Lexus King, but the in-ring was really good tonight. Every match we got was kind of good in its own way. There's stuff happening. But you're right. You got to take points off for certain things. Blake Monroe, not great with the mic. The whole Lexus King thing was a little bit meh.
I'm just Jada Parker. You're lucky I'm giving you a Parker. I'm lucky. You're lucky.
That's my extra 0.5. That's how I can justify that. Jada Parker for the extra 0.5.
Hi, Miss Parker.
There you go. 7 out of 10. 0 to 10, no MDB. Yeah, shout out. I hope our guy's doing all right. He's probably at Costco again.
He's working on pipes. Pause.
Yeah. Really a 6, 7. Back at it. I want to kill myself. It was obviously Shiloh was going to lose. I mean, was it that obvious? You could have surprised us, but yeah, he should have lost. But you never know.
Title.
It's speed.
And well, that Ricky Saints is the next guy that gets involved with them. So we're gonna not have that TNA title defended on TNA's premiere on television.
Well, I mean, Stacks could defend it. I think I thought he was actually, but maybe I'm wrong. 7 out of 10. I could be wrong about that. MDB's
I was going to agree with Naira. If I'm not, she's not. They're not wrong. That I'm still in my Miss Parker bus. I'm mad. I missed the bus.
7.
I'm late to school. God damn it!
Back to school. Back to school. But yeah, I mean, Lola fights Kalani. Good match. Lola gets a great win. This was meh. Okay, I mean that's fair. This is where we get that back. 7.
Yeah, once you run back through it, the ending was pretty great. You went hard in the paint for Dark State.
Dark State's good.
No contest for
you can't tell me. Dion Lennox had a really good match, man, and he was in there. And I don't know what it is about Dion. Okay, Dion by himself, I don't get the issue, but c'est la vie, my guy.
At this point, I'm so I'm too far down the rabbit hole. I can't turn back around.
Right.
If I sat there and came out there and said Dion's great, everyone's going to tell me, don't fuck is you talking about? You lie.
Yeah, the speed match was okay. I mean, the good thing about speed matches is they don't go more than 5 minutes. Izzy's segment wasn't phenomenal. Yeah, I mean, again, that's where you start taking off 0.5. We get down again.
Hit point. Yeah,
right. 7, 7.5, 6.5.
You gave it a higher score, and you hated Ava, the GM of the whole fucking thing. And she,
I got to see Jada Parker.
Whoa, I can't even deny that might swing a whole 1.5 if you see Jada Parker. Yeah.
Jada causes a big swing, my guy.
Oh, more does she ever. What?
Carver gets a point for me. He's a beast. Carver, the surprise of the night, comes in, kind of dominates everybody, puts everybody on notice that Carver's going to be a guy to watch in 2026. Elio LaFleur will defeat Ethan Page. I think he's going to. I'm nervous for Ethan on this one.
But I think if you do that, then that's the way of Ethan moves.
Minimal carnage.
On to the great beyond. Well, does Chelsea's on SmackDown out there. You imagine, does Chelsea have to get conflicted of do I deal with hubby? Do I deal with Ethan Page?
No.
Do I deal with my mixed tag team partner? Or I deal with hubby? How do I do his?
You have to me, you could get away with it because they're all good, right? So I mean, if they become like a thruple vibe, it will work. I'm just trying to make it simple.
The word of 2026,
right? But they can make it work. But I think right now, I'm really curious to see where Matt Cardona goes with this, and does he go towards somebody like a Cody Rhodes? What plays out? They might keep him and his wife away from each other, let them do their own vibe.
Oh, we already saw the starts of the sweet life of Zach and Cody out there. Yeah. But yeah, this is the sweet. Yeah, T is for a throuple. That's good enough for me.
That's good enough for 3. But ladies and gentlemen, that is the show. That is NXT tonight. That is what we have for you. We are back tomorrow. AEW Dynamite Maximum Carnage. Looking forward to this one. Again, Kenny returns, world title match, and so much more. We don't know what Maximum Carnage means, but we're going to tune in to find out. But check out all our socials. Thank you for being a part of tonight. And be a friend, tell a friend. Let's watch this channel blow up in 2026, Nick. Not bad.
It's provocative. No one knows what it means, but it gets the people going. But our shit is real. Our shit is raw. Our shit is all authentic. When you're talking about that rest, you put that for life.
Okay. See you later. Bye-bye.
See you on the flip side. Good night.